Yep. All right, you ready to do this in this loud-ass room?
Yeah, this is going to be fun.
Jackpot, baby! Come here! Let's go, give me a flipper!
All right. Welcome to still not episode 100 of Amateur Hour.
There is no way. I know we haven't done one in like a year, but there's got to be.
Unless you do them, you're not doing them. Anyway.
I'm just talking to microphones at my house. It's not plugged up into anything.
Those don't count.
Just talking.
So Troy and I are here at Buffalo Wild Wings on a cloudy Easter Sunday.
Easter Sunday.
Yeah.
He is risen.
He is, I guess. So here in the first segment, we're going to talk about the Spring League 2024 and how Week 1 went. Maybe we'll talk about the teams a little bit and, I don't know, see where this goes. So, Troy, what was the first game?
The first game was the Hurricanes, the defending champion Hurricanes, against Top Gun.
Yeah, that was a sloppy game.
There were a lot of incomplete passes and interceptions in the first 10 minutes. The final score ended up being Top Gun 27, Hurricanes 26.
Yeah, it was like a competitive game. It was just, it seemed like Hurricanes had a dropping ball problem, like nobody could catch a ball.
Yeah, and then Hurricanes did score late and went for two to try to win it and lost. Didn't make it and lost. So, I mean, it was a competitive game, but you can tell it's a game where people hadn't played in a while, and there's a lot of slop.
Yeah, and I don't know how good Top Gun's going to be. Like, I think the Hurricanes will be fine, and they'll probably end up in the championship again this year. But I'm not sure how well Top Gun will do against, like the Mitchell's team, the West Canaan Coyotes, who I think you got that from a movie.
Possibly.
But I don't know quarterback-wise how they're going to do. But they won that game, so that was a good way to start us off. And then the second game was what?
The second game was Hurricanes. They played back-to-back. So the Hurricanes played Purple Rain.
Now, is that R-E-I-G-N?
Yes. Regna. Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like I was just high for a minute.
Getting pretty, yeah. Purple Rain. Anyway, the Hurricanes won 44-19, like they should have. But Purple Rain did have some good offensive plays, I saw. But it could also have been attributed to Hurricanes playing back-to-back, being a little tired as well. So
yeah, I thought they looked Purple Rain. That is, I thought they looked better than I assumed they were going to be. Aaron Ward actually had a really good game. I think he caught a touchdown. He had like a 30-yard completion, like with a run. And so I was happy for Aaron. I was like, man, that was a good play. But they don't have what I would consider to be a real quarterback, so it's going to be difficult for them.
That's always the key. Quarterback play is always the key. I think they have a guy who can play quarterback. I just think he hasn't done it very much. So he's just got to play a little more and obviously
just hit those open guys. I mean, like you said, the Hurricanes were tired. There were open receivers that were 5 yards from us.
Yeah. But they'll get better. The Hurricanes, they're 1-1 on the after week 1. The last game was the West Canaan Coyotes versus the free agent team.
Yes, that was a interesting game to me. The West Canaan Coyotes all showed up in one vehicle.
Yes, they did. Kind of like in the movie.
They won by a lot, right?
It was 24-14.
Okay, so
yeah, they had 2 pick sixes, so that was really the difference. I mean, other than that, it was kind of a back and forth. But the West Canaan Coyotes team was a better team.
Yeah, they were a real team. The free agents are guys who wanted a team that we got together.
Yeah.
And I thought I really appreciated them showing up. There's not much continuity, you know.
Yeah, and I played on the team. James Morrison played on the team. We had a few other guys that have been in the league for a while playing on the team. And we just didn't have much. We didn't have a quarterback. It was just catch the snap and throw it to somebody that's open. That was really all it was. There wasn't much going on. But the kids, the WCCs won 24-14. So
Yeah, I think I'll just call them the Coyotes.
the Coyotes.
The whole name every time.
Yeah.
So let's see where we are now.
So
is
with the standings, the Coyotes are 1-0. Top Gun is 1-0. Hurricanes are 1-1. Free agent team is 0-1, and Purple Rain is 0-1.
Okay, so a couple of questions.
Yes.
Who wins between the Coyotes and Top Gun? They play.
I don't know. They haven't played yet.
No, but I'm saying like who do you think would win like right now if they showed up?
Top Gun, I think, would win that game.
Okay, and you think the same for the Hurricanes and the Coyotes?
I think the Hurricanes would beat the Coyotes also, yes.
Okay.
And the free agent team in Purple Rain will lose to everybody else.
Who will win between those two?
Who will win between those two? It depends on who shows up for the free agent
Yeah.
team. I have decided that I am done playing football, so I am
Is this your
not.
official
I am
retirement?
no longer on that team. I just can't. I can't do it anymore. I can physically do it. It's just the recovery afterwards is not for me. I can't do it. And plus,
You're not
this
as
is
good.
nothing for the podcast, but all the running I do is that is more important to me now. So all my races I run. So this is
What's the Toby Keith song? Like, you're not as good as you once were, but you're good once as you ever were.
and he's as dead as Good Friday,
Yeah.
which
All right.
was 2 days ago.
There you go. Okay, so I think that was good. Anything else with week one or any of the
No,
league
I was
stuff?
that's the first time I've been back out in probably a year, and it was just fun being out there, seeing the people I hadn't seen in a while, watching some football, and then actually being out there to compete was fun. It was a very smooth day. We all know why.
Yeah, I was glad that it was only 3 hours. You know, like when we've done it before and it's been like 8 hours out there, that gets to be kind of a lot. I wish we had one more team to make it 6. I think that would be more fun. But
the thing is, every team every team showed up on time.
Yeah,
there was
that
no
was nice.
complaining about team being 20 minutes late. There was no arguing. Hardly. There was one person arguing basically, but there wasn't a whole team arguing.
No, I thought it was a fun time, and you know, as long as everybody has fun and gets to show up and talk to their friends, and you know, we have a little bit of competition. That's all I really care about. So
Yeah.
and I'm sorry that I can't speak. To those of you that don't know, I have an apparatus in my mouth. I'll
Please
just leave it at
explain what the
that.
apparatus is. We are sitting on opposite sides of the table.
It's a big apparatus. All right, so we'll come back after this arbitrary break and talk about Easter for a minute and some Easter trivia. Don't you say something?
I usually don't at the break.
Oh, okay. Well, then.
You end it.
All right, the break is now. And we're back here with Lexi.
We're back.
Oh, you say that? Okay. I don't know.
I say it after you say it.
Oh.
He doesn't know this. He doesn't understand the podcast.
We have some Easter trivia, so I'll let Lexi answer the first Easter trivia question.
Say hi.
Hey, I'm Lexi.
Okay, Lexi, what is a group of rabbits called? Like a group of birds is a flock of birds, so what's a group of rabbits?
I have no idea.
Do you have a guess?
It's good to guess. Fun to guess.
Maybe like a squad.
A squad
Maybe.
of rabbits? Okay. It's not a squad. It's something you might think of for birds, but it's not a flock.
I'm not very educated on animals.
Okay, it's a nest of rabbits.
A
A
nest?
nest of rabbits, yes. Either a nest or a colony of rabbits.
Okay, that's cool. That's good information.
There you go.
Just
They
they
lay the eggs. Yeah, Troy asked what rabbits have to do with Easter. He didn't have a microphone.
Thank you,
But
guys.
yeah, thank you, man.
Thank you, Lexi.
Just a short one. Thank you.
I'm good.
Nice lady.
So the Easter bunnies, Easter rabbits, a nest of Easter rabbits lay eggs.
Yes. Haven't you watched?
And what do these eggs do? What do they
They
produce?
make the children happy.
They produce happiness.
Somewhere a sad, large child is tearing the ears off a chocolate bunny. Oh, Troy has shown me a photograph of such person. It's an older fella with the golden ticket. Anyway, sorry. That was terrible. All right. Okay, Troy, here's your next Easter trivia.
We're at Easter trivia.
Yeah.
We've jumped right into it.
It says, so 81% of consumers plan to celebrate Easter, and they expect to spend blank dollars. Wild guess, how much do people expect to spend on Easter?
They expect to. 81% of people expect to spend.
81% of people say they're going to celebrate Easter,
Okay.
and those people, so 81% of the country, is expected to spend how much money? So a total of all their spending.
$200.
No, not each, like the whole thing.
Oh! You're saying,
Yeah,
$2.8 million.
$22.4 billion.
God, jeez. Christ, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, Jesus, that is a lot of money.
On Easter, on something that everything's closed on that day.
Yes. It's a lot.
It's a lot of money to spend on
I
nothing.
would guess that would be like ham and other stuff that you're
Ham?
Yeah, like
Easter ham?
people eat Easter ham, right? Because rabbits and
What if-
pigs, I don't know.
So, those days, those months where Easter is on, is in April or May or March, like,
I think it's always either in April or March, right? Is it ever in May? Is there a May Easter?
I don't remember it ever being in March.
It's in March now.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's like such a weird thing. It has nothing to do with the resurrection of Jesus. It has to do with the moon.
He was resurrected on the moon.
By
Open a Bible. Anyway.
Oh, man.
So, here's your next little bit of Easter trivia. Let's see. How many people in the United States? Thank you. How many people get sick a year from contaminated eggs?
22.2 billion people.
No.
Okay. I would say 1.7 million people
142,000 get sick from eggs.
from eggs. Okay, just eggs themselves.
Yeah, just eggs in general, not
Okay.
Easter eggs.
Just eggs in general. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm way off. I'm not close on anything.
That's okay. It's kind of the point. Okay, we did a group of rabbits. That was pretty good. All right. Can you name any Easter movie?
An Easter movie.
An Easter movie.
Just name one Easter movie.
Name any Easter movie according to Google. There's a bunch of Christmas
the
movies.
Passion of the Christ.
Hey, that is on here, yeah. Okay, good. There's also, if you're interested, one called Hop that has a rabbit.
Okay.
One called Hodge that has a large, scary rabbit. One called Risen.
Of course. I could have probably guessed that.
And then there's The Dog Who Saved Easter.
Okay. Is it like Air Bud?
It doesn't say.
God Bud?
I'm going to stop now before I say things. Let's see. All right, next question.
Okay, next question.
What is the population of Easter Island?
Population of Easter Island?
Yeah.
200,000.
7,750.
Jeez, I just have no clue about anything right now. I am way off. Why did I think 200,000?
I don't know.
Why would I say that? That's such It's such a small island.
There's 7,000 people in it. Almost 8,000. All right. So, why are Peeps called Peeps?
I love Peeps. That's one of my
Do you
favorite.
really like
I
Peeps?
love
I don't like
I love
Peeps. I think they're
marshmallow
gross.
and sugar.
I don't like
It's marshmallow and sugar. How can you not like marshmallow and sugar? My brother doesn't eat marshmallows
I'm not
either.
a heathen.
My brother doesn't eat marshmallows. He put one in his mouth one time.
Your brother knows a lady who doesn't eat vegetables.
Yes, he does.
Okay. So,
Why are they called
why are
Peeps?
Peeps called Peeps?
I mean, it looks like when you look at it, it just looks like a peep. Like,
That is true. That's what it says. It says Peeps are named after the sound that people think a chick makes, which is peep. Next question. Did Jesus have a middle name? And if so, what was his middle name?
I know everyone, when they curse, they always say Jesus H. Christ.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming it's H for like Heshua or something. I don't know.
According to Bart Ehrman, who was
Old Bart, Dr. Bart.
a religious scholar, Jesus did not have a middle name. He was known as Jesus of Nazareth and later Christ, which means Jesus the Messiah. The second half of his name, Christ, is a title that means God's anointed one or Jesus the Messiah. So no middle name.
So he was like Prince.
Yes.
He just.
I gotta stop. I'm going to say something bad.
These are your questions.
I know, but I can't resist certain things. Okay. Has there ever been anyone killed by a rabbit
Yes.
in the United States?
Yes.
That is true. There
I had a
has been.
50-50 shot on that one.
Now, okay, this is the last part. So there was an incident involving a rabbit. I'm just going to read to you what the incident was without saying which president this happened to, and I'll let you guess the president.
Okay.
Okay. During a few days of vacation in this president's hometown, he was fishing in a canoe or rowboat in a pond when he saw a swamp rabbit, which that president later speculated was fleeing from a predator, swimming in the water and making its way towards him, quote, hissing menacingly, its teeth flashing and nostrils flared. So he reacted by either hitting or splashing water at it with his paddle to scare it away, and subsequently went away from him, and he climbed out of and the rabbit climbed out of the pond. A White House photographer captured it. The president was uninjured, and the fate of the rabbit is unknown. Which president was this?
Lyndon B. Johnson.
No, I mean, you're kind of in the right part of time. Kind of.
Okay.
Think closer to now.
Nixon.
Nah.
Jimmy Carter.
Jimmy Carter.
Jimmy
yeah.
Carter was afraid of a rabbit.
Apparently, it says Carter told reporters it was, quote, was just a nice, quiet, typical Georgia rabbit. If anything, he was probably scared and trying to find a place to go. But I guess the picture that they have, and maybe I'll put that.
Yeah, I want to see this picture.
It doesn't look like any. Oh, I see. So there's the. I'm showing Troy the photograph, and the rabbit.
It's not even anywhere near
swimming.
him.
Well,
It's
it was a close call.
swimming like 10 feet away from,
It was
away
a
from
close
it. It's
call.
swimming away from him.
The swamp rabbit. A marsh bunny.
Jimmy Carter.
Yep. Well, that's all the Easter trivia I have.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
I have no idea. I can't answer questions correctly at all, but
Yep.
I got the rabbit death one. That's the only
You
one
did.
I got right.
You did that one well. I think you got
I was pretty close on the Jimmy
Jesus'
Carter.
middle name pretty well. That
Those
was,
two people are leaving this restaurant because it's way too loud in here.
Oh, did they say that?
No, he pointed at his ears toward the waitress,
No.
and
Well,
I think they're moving to the other side of the restaurant. They are,
Ah.
because it's quieter over there.
Oh. Well, okay.
Because this is one big room. It's like the smoking, non-smoking section.
Well, that's all I have today. Do you have anything else?
No, this has been fun.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed.
Hey, we're gonna do some election primary stuff, right?
Well, it is election season. It is upon us.
Yeah.
And I think we should probably do a little bit. We've got some news and things.
Yeah, I'll see if I can get the candidates on the line next podcast. We can start that. Maybe we'll have a little debate or something. I don't know. There are some sponsors that are looking at sponsoring the podcast. We'll see if we can get their commercial up. But it'll be fun. So we look forward to seeing all of you next Sunday, which is not Easter. So there won't be a holiday or some excuse to not play football. So I hope everybody shows up and has a great time.
I won't be there. I won't see you.
Troy won't be there, but I'll see you. And until next time, have a great Easter.
He is risen from the death of him, whatever. He was killed, and then he was put behind a rock, and then the rock moved, and he was not there.
Easter.